Why do we care? The power of caring. This could also be equated to, think about it, make this correlation, First Impressions 101. So really think about it. Everything that stems in our being of who we are comes from Christ in us. And because he's in us, we're compelled to care. We are compelled to love God and to love others. And so we're going to talk about the power of caring. The scripture we're going to stand on today as we open is Galatians 6:10. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially to those that belong to the family of believers. So look at this. It says, let's do good to all, but God puts an emphasis on especially. Today's a leadership training where we're going to talk about our teams and how we move and operate amongst our teams. As we raise people up to grow in the things of God, we have to be especially concerned about those that are a part of your teams and as part of this family of believers at Onset Foursquare Church. Today, we're going to learn a couple of things. Number one, compassion ministry is a ministry of welcoming and inclusiveness. It's a ministry of welcome. Many experience estrangement and loneliness when faced with struggle and trial. A lot of times, that's why they call them seekers. When people are going through something, people are seeking. New people might come through the doors of this church because they're seeking, they're in need. They need to belong. They want to be included. They need to find love. We can share in the journey with these others in a need toward healing and wholeness. Healing and wholeness could be at the core of what they're looking for. They might be, you don't even know if they can't put their head on their pillows at night. You know what I'm saying? They might be up all night, stressed and worried and struggling. And who knows where they're at, what walk of life. They're going to come through your doors looking for kind, gentle, loving people, but yet boldness, a good ministry, a great church home. When we talk about compassion, compassion is energized and guided by the Spirit. It's guided by the Spirit. It's a way deeply rooted in Jesus' ministry. We talked about that. Having compassion is a basic way into faithful relationship with our neighbor and with God. Compassion and care rationale. Here's what I believe. Compassion and care are based on the conviction that we're human beings, and human beings are engaged at some level, whether they know it or not, in a spiritual journey. We all make some meaning of our experiences in life, whether we believe in God or not. Humanity, I'm talking about. Which, by the way, at times can become either highly charged or they might even be barely conscious. Everyone wants to understand the meaning of life. Before I was saved, as a child, I was asking, what's the meaning of life? Who am I? Where did I come from? Where am I going? How did I get here? What's my purpose? These are things that they're in us. And we ask them just by default. But through our training today, we're going to aim to draw closer to God and others as we learn how to be more equipped to walk alongside those people who are experiencing difficulties in life. So here's a definition of compassion ministry. Compassion ministry is a ministry of welcoming and inclusiveness, which responds to suffering, overcomes estrangement, and shares in the journey toward healing and wholeness. That's what compassion ministry is. I call it care ministry.